Teddy, we've got time for one more visit to Wellington, and we're going to go and see our old friends, the List MPs.
And in fact, Jared, our story this week is about the leader of the List MPs, our Prime Minister, Shonky Jonky. And he was in Australia visiting his good friend, Julia Gillard. Yes, or Julia Gillard, as we know her, of course, but Julia Gillard was hosting John Key. And after the meetings had finished, Julia said to John, come into my private office. There's something special I want to show you. Shonky thought he had a Monica moment, but he didn't. They went into the office and Julia said, look at that. And there was this amazing looking machine. And the Prime Minister could tell that it was something special. He said, what is it? She said, it's a time machine. He said, how does that work? She said, well, you can ask it a question about the future. In fact, she said, let me ask one. So she said to the machine, what would Australia be like in 100 years from now? And the machine whirred and it clicked and did its thing as machines do, you know. And then after a little time, it punched out some paper. This piece of paper came out, a form came out, and she looked at it and a broad smile came across Miss Gillard's face. She said, look at that. Australia, 100 years, she said, it's going to be fantastic. A booming economy of 45 million people, no unemployment, no poverty, just a fantastic place with a powerful economy, one of the best in the world. Oh, and she was delighted. She said, John, why don't you have a go? And he thought, oh, I'd love to. He thought, I'll ask the same question. So he said to the machine, what will New Zealand be like in 100 years? And the machine coughed and spluttered into gear and whirred and wilded and whined and made its noises. And then it again punched out a form. And Shonky Jonky picked it up, he looked at it, he frowned, he squinted. And Julia Gillard said, what's it say? And he looked at it and he squinted and he frowned and he held it up. And Julia Gillard said, come on, John, what does it say? He said, I don't know. It's all in Chinese. That's politics.